This is a video that I'm making for evidence about how Twitter has given my home address to someone who has been stalking me. But that's also part of the Hoaxtead trolling group, and I just wanted to put this together for evidence so that you can see exactly what happened based on what I still have in my possession. So the account we're talking about is this account here, Michael of the Mouse family, one of many Twitter accounts that are associated with Hoaxtead, the Hoaxtead research blog, and the army of trolls that are part of Hoaxtead. And I know this because everything they post is about Hoaxtead, and Hoaxtead retweets everything that they tweet on this account as well. So they have been stalking me and my business and my family for this particular account is only a few months old, but this operation in general has been stalking us for about 4 years. What they do is they will go and they will stalk my Twitter account, any of my tweets. I don't know how they got access to this information right here because I have blocked them on my Twitter account, but they'll go and they will find anything that I post on my Facebook account. They'll tweet it out here with some kind of, nasty comment, and they'll spread it around. But they basically stalk everything that I do. And they also put together videos about me on Twitter, and they have connected YouTube accounts as well that's doing the same thing. So what happened was I started fighting back, and I've been submitting DMCA takedown notices because they're using my company registered trademark. They're using my original created content, and they're copying it and re-uploading it onto their profiles, and then trying to use it to slander me and say false things about me. So on those grounds, plus they're sharing my personal information. They're using photographs of me. They're using photographs of my family. They're showing my IP address in certain cases. And in this one case, as we shall see, they are sharing my physical home address for anyone to come and target me, and then actually writing a message saying you should go and threaten her at her house, right? So let's see. This is the correspondence that we went back and forth, and I started putting in these copyright notices and also privacy notices, reporting them to Twitter. This account is copying my stuff, it's violating my trademarks, it's violating my copyright protection, and it's also going against my privacy. It's posting all these private things about me on the Twitter account, which we all know violates Twitter's community guidelines. So when you put in a notice, in order to file it with Twitter, let's see, this one, sometimes Twitter would take them down. And I'll show you that when you in order to put out a report with Twitter, you have to fill out their form. And on their form, you are required to put out your legal information. Now, I'm going to be blocking this right here because this is going to be a video, but basically you have to put out your legal name, your company name, and your legal address. If it's your home address or your business address, you have to put that there. In this case, I had my home address on the form for Twitter, and then what Twitter did was they took this information and they sent it directly to the account, the Twitter account that was stalking me and creating videos to harass me. So then what this account did, we'll look at their profile page, Michael. What this account did, like here's their main page at the moment, is they took my address and they created tweets and videos showing my address to the world. Not only, and it's not here right now. The reason why it's not here is because it has been taken down. So I'm showing you what they did. I'm also not going to show you the screenshots of that because it'll show you what my address is. They took the street number where I lived, the name of the street where I lived, and they put it together in like this picture collage so that anybody could look at it and read that it's my address. And they also went to Google Earth and they found a picture of the front of my house and put that in a video and in a Twitter post and tweeted that all over the internet with a message that basically said, hey everybody, this is where Naima lives. We should all go pay her a visit and let her know what we really think about her, or something to that effect, with my street address. So Twitter gave my address to the perpetrator that was stalking me. As a result of that, I went back to Twitter and I had to say, take down these new videos that they just made showing my street address. They're making videos showing my street address now, right? So I went back to Twitter, and this is a copy of the correspondence that Twitter decided that I had to submit in order to validate a claim against these stalkers. Twitter wanted me to tell my story, so it says, this person is publishing my address and a picture of my house in a malicious way. They obtained my address because Twitter gave it to them when I submitted a DMCA copyright takedown. This account is targeting me and harassing me in a way that is intending to cause harm to my business. If you look at their tweets, the last dozen or so are all targeting me and my company. This is my address as seen in this picture and as submitted via DMCA copyright takedown through Twitter. And that's the picture that I was reporting, right? And so it's my address. That's a picture of my house they got from looking up my address on the internet, and they are also threatening to come to my house and harm me in another tweet. For reference to how they got my address from Twitter, please see copyright infringement takedown below. And then here's a copy of the actual report that I filed that shows where they make me give my address so that they can hand my address over to the stalker. So, after submitting all this information to Twitter, obviously very upset. My family was quite upset as well, okay? After submitting this to Twitter, the response that I got from Twitter was, thank you for getting in touch. After investigating, we have determined that the media you're reporting is not in violation of our policies regarding private information. They posted a picture of the front of my house with my street address and told people to come and hurt me. How is that not violating privacy information on Twitter? So that is what happened. That's what the Hoaxtead trolls do and are responsible for. This is the evidence of that. One piece of many pieces of evidence that's going all up on this channel and in the report. And unfortunately, as a result of this, because I feel very threatened, I am deleting my Twitter account because it's just not serving me. And if I had enough people, we could probably put together a class action lawsuit against Twitter for doing something like this, you know, handing over people's addresses to stalkers. Way to go, Twitter. That's it for this one.